May Stage Productions' goal is to produce musicals of cultural and social relevance here in the Netherlands, because nowadays you really see a lot of High School Musicals and like just the feel-good family musicals. And we really wanted to bring something new, something inspiring.
Herr Stiefel? Herr Stiefel! Sir? Continue, please.
We chose Spring Awakening because of multiple reasons. Fundamentally, May Stage Productions is based on inclusivity for everyone and also creating a comfortable atmosphere, no matter how you feel or where you come from or what you do, etc.
If you look at the show in terms of themes, you see that there's really not just one big theme like acceptance or like love or whatever, because there's just too many. There's so many. We have one storyline that revolves around sexual abuse, and then we have depression, and then we have like all sorts of pretty heavy stuff. And I think for some producers that might be a deal breaker, and in our case we thought this is the right show because these are the things that we should be talking about. And if you look at our society now, I think not being educated on certain issues is what divides people. So by educating people, by telling these stories specifically through the amazing music of Spring Awakening, I think, yeah, it was a no-brainer.
What made the most impact when first seeing Spring Awakening to me was that although it's an old story in an old setting, it's still so relevant today, and it's portrayed in such a both playful and shocking manner that it stays with you. It's a show that stays with you once you've seen it.
No, it's just a special. When I was about 9 or 10, I heard Mama Who Bore Me reprise for the first time. And then when I was 13, I think, I heard it again. And this time I was like, I really don't know what show this is from. So I started researching it and I watched a bootleg on YouTube and I instantly fell in love with it. I think one of the main reasons for loving it so much at the time was because that was around my first depression when I was 13. So seeing these themes played out in a musical with these amazing songs and these amazing characters, I think that really inspired me.
A mystic wisdom rising with them to shore. Touch me just like that, and then oh yeah, now that's heaven. That like, God, it's so nice. Now lower down where the fix love.
What I want the audience to take home after seeing the show is that for everyone, and maybe especially children these days, society is hard enough as it is. Living is hard enough as it is. And being open to everyone, being able to talk to anyone, especially your parents probably.
Hansen!
Yes, Father.
You all right in there?
Yes, Father.
To give you the proper tools to survive mentally and physically. And I hope that we can portray that in our play.
Yeah, now you know everything. Everything. So help me. Mama!
The thing I hope people will take away from the show is that we have to be just gentle with each other. We already experience so much pressure that we put on ourselves. So don't put that on anyone else, you know?